Imagine the pressure. It's the bottom of extra innings, Game 7 of the World Series. One swing determines history. We're talking broken bats, game-saving double plays, and marathon games that lasted into the early morning. From Shohei Ohtani doing the impossible to the Mariners fighting through a 15-inning war, this postseason had it all. If you think you've seen drama, wait until you see how this ends. Welcome back to Baseball Extra. Today, we're breaking down the most insane, heart-stopping moments from a playoff run that rewrote the record books. Let's dive in. Let's start at the very peak of the mountain. It all came down to this, Game 7. The Dodgers and the Blue Jays, fighting tooth and nail. The score was tight, the tension was suffocating, and we went into extra innings. In the top of the 11th, with the game on the line, Will Smith stepped to the plate. Smith crushed a high fly ball to deep left field. The stadium went silent for a split second before erupting. It was gone. Will Smith delivered the go-ahead solo shot. For the first time in the game, the Dodgers took the lead 5-4. But the drama wasn't over. The Blue Jays threatened in the bottom half. With runners on the corners and one out, we saw a broken back ground ball. Mookie Betts fielded it cleanly, stepped on the bag, and fired to first, a game-ending double play. From backs against the wall to back-to-back champions, the Dodgers cemented their dynasty. But we have to talk about how we got there. Because Shohei Ohtani was simply not human during this series. In Game 7, he started the game on the mound, striking out the side. Then, he immediately grabbed a bat to lead off the bottom half. And folks, you know what happens when Ohtani connects. He sent a ball absolutely sky-high up and over the roof. It was a moonshot that left jaws on the floor. Ohtani did it on the biggest stage imaginable. Before that, though, was a marathon of Game 3. This was a test of endurance that went 18 innings. Yes, 18 innings. It took 6 hours and 39 minutes to decide, ending well past midnight in Los Angeles. One of the best storylines of this World Series was Miguel Rojas. Just 48 hours prior, he looked like he was out of the picture without a hit in a month. But in the 9th inning of Game 7, with the Dodgers trailing and down to their final outs, Rojas stepped up. He unloaded on a pitch gone, a game-tying home run from a guy who had been cold for 30 days. The dugout exploded. Then, in the bottom of the inning, he made a defensive gem. A stumble and throw to the plate to cut down the winning run. Miguel Rojas single-handedly kept the Dodgers alive twice in one game. While the World Series was insane, the ALCS between the Mariners and Tigers was a battle of attrition. We witnessed a 15-inning classic in Seattle. The Tigers were turning double plays left and right to stay alive, but eventually, something had to give. In the bottom of the 15th, Jorge Polanco lined a single into right field, scoring J.P. Crawford. The Mariners won the battle, punching their ticket after a grueling 15 innings. It was an epic display of never-say-die baseball. Speaking of epics, the Blue Jays' road to the World Series was paved with absolute power. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. was unstoppable. In one game, he crushed a grand slam to left center. But it wasn't just Vlad. Addison Barger had a moment that will live forever in Toronto lore, connecting on a grand slam of his own to break a tie game wide open. And we can't forget George Springer. In a crucial spot, he launched a high fly ball to deep left. And it's gone, a Springer dinger to give the Jays the lead. The emotion on his face told you everything. This team believed they were destined for glory. Defense wins championships, and we saw some Gold Glove caliber plays. Mookie Betts made a Derek Jeter-style jump throw from deep in the hole at shortstop. Pure athleticism. Then there was Ryan McMahon, who sprinted full speed and flipped over the dugout railing to make a catch, sacrificing his body for the team. We also saw Kike Hernandez crashing into the wall for a leaping grab, and even Vladimir Guerrero Jr. making a diving stop at first base. This postseason truly had everything. We saw Kyle Schwarber hit a ball that practically left the stadium. We saw clutch grand slams from unlikely heroes. But in the end, the image that sticks with us is that Game 7 double play. The Dodgers holding on by a thread and Mookie Betts firing to first to seal the dynasty. It was a classic finish to a 7-game series. What a ride it has been. Which moment from this postseason was your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to Baseball Extra. We'll see you in the next video.